Thank you very much to the rapporteur. I think that the text is a very good one. I just want to make two statements as the beginning of my intervention. Firstly, I think we all need to be aware that women's rights are a threat, growingly a threat in many parts of the world. Afghanistan is probably the most brutal scenario where this is happening, but this is happening in other places of the world in attacks against their sexual health and reproductive rights and political participation. And on the other hand, we need to say that the European institutions are growingly aware that in our external action, we need to put that at the forefront of our action. This is reflected in a GAP 3, which is a significant improvement in relation to GAP 2. And secondly, in the targets of the Global Europe Instrument, which I think reflect very well those priorities. Now, the challenge, of course, is in the implementation. And there are things that worry us that we would like to monitor very closely. First, there is a lack of commitment with quantitative and qualitative indicators, both in the spending of the budget and also with the different targets. As Marta Rabello was mentioning, there's a lack of intersectionality in the sense that sometimes we need to evaluate well and operate well in multiple forms of discrimination that women suffer, and this is specifically not well addressed yet in the GAP. And there is a commitment to increase the funding to civil society, but this increase is not with numbers yet. Then I would like to say as well that training of our personnel is very important. And for that, we will continue asking for mandatory training for the top positions in the management, both in the Commission and the EIS, to really know what the feminist foreign policy is and how to put gender equality at the core of our agenda. So this is something I think that the Parliament also needs to insist. But overall, I think GAP 3 is an improvement, and also the draft report presented by the rapporteur is also a very good basis for our discussion. Thank you so much.